Debbie from Product 39 Mini Albums. I have to show you a project. I use the 12 by 12 patterns and solids and the 8 by 8 collection from PS I Love You. I also was in the middle of the project and realized I needed some more cut aparts or ephemera, and it wasn't readily available. I ended up getting a sheet of 12 by 12 paper. It was this sheet that had the cut aparts, and I added that to my project. I've had this paper for maybe a good year. It did come out in 2023. I think it was one of their spring releases, maybe their winter release. I don't remember exactly. If I didn't buy it directly from Graphic 45, I got it from scrapbook.com. Also in my stash, I have this mold maker, and I have some, that's not it. This is Creative Paper Clay. It's all wrapped up, and I keep it in a plastic bag. It's a lightweight clay, and I use that for the mold, and I use this outside mold. I will link that in the description box also. I got this specifically for when I'm making albums and I want a nice frame for the front. So here is the front of my book. So as you can see, it is a mini album with a side flap. It is about 7.5 by 8.5, and it is 2.5 inches tall. It's pretty solid. It's a solid book. Here you can see the frame. I painted it. I tried to match this color as best I could with acrylic paint that I had. Then at the end, I took some white acrylic and just went on the outside. I just glued everything down. Sometimes I will make it as a tuck spot where you could put a photo inside. You still could put a photo inside, but you would just have to cut it out and glue it on top of there. I have a piece of linen adhesive fabric from Die Cuts with a View. Does it have a year on it? 2014. Had it in my stock for a while. I used it to wrap around a piece of cardstock just to add a little bit more texture to the front. These flowers I made with dies from my stash. At the end of this video, I will show some close-up pictures of all of this so you can get a better look at this. There's some of the matte gems from Graphic 45. I got that in a prize haul. There's a video on that. If I remember, I'll link this. I show you, I don't do a tutorial per se. This was using a different tutorial I have, and I'll link that too. But I show you how I decorate, and a lot of this was how I matched and coordinated papers. A lot of people say, how do you do that? So this video, I was showing you how I decide what papers are going to be used with what. So this has got a nice heavy magnet on it to keep it closed. I'll show you the sides in a little bit. You open it up, and here's the underside of that flap, and then here are pieces. Again, this is from that 12 by 12 paper that I purchased so I could use the cut aparts, and so was that, I'm pretty sure. So now, even before you get inside, this cover opens and it gives you a couple of places to add photos. I also show you in the video how I made these photo mats. These were made using just cardstock, and I used, actually this is a Graphic 45 stamp. I show you that in the video, and I also used this stamp, which is from, it's a Stamperia Alice in Wonderland stamp. It goes right here. It's just a little border stamp, and I show you how I use that. Oh, this is the Graphic 45 script and Argyle stamps. That is that. I need to clean it before I put it back in my stash. So there's one of the border strips, and I loved this pattern paper. So that closes, and then we open it to go to the inside front cover. So let me show you this. So I used a clock hand that I've had in my stash for quite a while with a brad as a closure. I have some magnetic closures, but I also use that as a closure. So we show some of the black and white on the beige pattern paper. And then this will open here. This is room for a 5x7 photo. And then here is a waterfall, so you could put 4x6 photos here without a problem. Now I played around with the Alice in Wonderland stamp here, and I guess I should finish that all out. But I believe there's room here for 13 photos. It's just plain cardstock. Uh, when I'm in the beginning of the book, I really wasn't sure how much I was going to have left. So this is one of the cut aparts. It's cut down, backed on some white paper, on some pattern paper, and on some black cardstock that's held in with a magnet. This gives you a nice spot here to journal on. And then this will open up. And then there is some paper. Now I didn't put photo mats throughout the whole book because here you could put a 5x7 photo or you could put a 4x6 photo. So I left it up to you to do. There are 4 signatures, and in between each signature is a photo mat. I think it's 6.5 by 6.5 photo mat. Here's another brad with a closure that'll slide, just a swing tab closure. And then this will open up. This is a side-loading large pocket, and there is a photo mat in there. And again, there is one of the, it's a 4.25 by 6.25 photo mat that I made using that stamp and inks and everything. I cut some roses, put this over, cut some roses and put it on there. I paper pieced a lot of this together. And that will close like that. So here I've got just room to put a photo and or journal. And if you want to journal on darker paper, you of course can use a white gel pen. This is held down with a magnet, so that'll come up. That'll come up. There is a 4.25 by 6.25 photo mat there. Just a cut apart that's open so you can stick a photo in here. 4.25 by 4.25 photo mat there, and there, here, and here, and 4.25 by 6.25 photo mat there, and that of course is open as well. So you can get a lot of photos. And then there is our hidden tuck spot right there. Okay, this page will open. Oh, there is our little tab. Now there is a magnet on the next page, and so this keeps wanting to go like that because of the magnet. Just bad placement of the magnet. But anyhow, that'll open. This actually is open on the top. I thought if you wanted to put something, I just didn't have anything to put up there. There's a spot to put a photo. This is a little pocket. And then this will come down. And there is a place to put your 4x6 photo. So that will close like that. And then this will open like that, giving you more room to put photos. So that'll close like that. Oops, close. There we go. All right, and to coordinate on this side, we have this. I use some of those matte gems. That'll open. These are larger than normal, but you still can put a 4x6 photo on here, and then there's room to journal. So that will go like that and stay closed. And there is our photo mat. All right, and now we go to this page. So here's another one of those cut aparts that came from the 12x12 paper. I used this P.S. I Love You just because I love that pattern. This is another one of the cut aparts. I pieced papers around this just to make it a good focal point. And then this will come out, giving you room to put your pictures. That'll close and that'll close. And then this page coordinates, oops, with this, doesn't match coordinates, and this just simply opens like that, and there's room to put your photos there. There is a hidden photo mat. And then finally, the last page, this will come up, and it's just a pocket with room to put a photo. And then this is more room to put a photo or journal. And then on my last page, I have a pocket with a flap, so that'll open up like that. And then inside there is a couple of larger than normal photo mats and or room to journal or whatever you want to do. So that'll close. That'll close. Here is this side. This also has that linen paper. There's the back. I enjoyed piecing that together out of my scraps. And here is the other side. And then there we are, back to the front. So there still is room to put photos, but it's a good size book. It's great for wedding anniversary, shower, just a book of your honey, a gift for a boyfriend, gift for a girlfriend, wife, or husband, or spouse, or whatever. So that is what I have. I hope you enjoyed this. There will be a separate video, again, showing you my process. And then there is also a video showing you how I used the leftovers to make some cards. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a